This man went from a life of crime to Jesus. I love these stories.
George Müller, From a Life of Sin to a Life of Faith. George Müller was born in 1805 in Prussia. As a young man, he was dishonest and selfish. He lied, stole money, and spent much of his time chasing pleasure. At one point, he was even arrested for theft. But everything changed when George was introduced to the Bible and began spending time with Christians who showed him the love of Jesus. He realized he needed forgiveness and gave his life completely to Christ. From that moment on, George Müller became a different man. He left behind his old ways and dedicated his life to serving God and helping others. In 1836, he opened an orphanage in England to care for children who had nowhere else to go. Throughout his life, he cared for more than 10,000 orphans. What made George Müller famous was his faith in prayer. He believed God would provide for every need, and he often refused to ask people directly for money. Instead, he prayed and trusted God to work through others. One famous story tells of the orphanage children sitting at the breakfast table with no food available. Müller prayed, and shortly afterward, a baker arrived with bread and a milkman brought milk that would have otherwise gone to waste. George Müller's life is a powerful reminder that Jesus can transform anyone. A man who once lived selfishly became a man known for compassion, faith, and generosity. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Please like and subscribe for more stories of faith, history, and hope.